been established that persons who have recently died have been returning to life.
What is up, guys? We just wanted to go ahead and start this podcast. If you can't tell, this is a pre-recorded, so easier for me. More stuff works when it is pre-recorded. We're learning that the lives don't really work the best. We tried it with a phone call from my beautiful wife. She says thank you. Anyways, it didn't work doing it live, so a lot of these, if we're going to be doing phone call, it is going to be pre-recorded. Plus, pre-recorded's easier. But we will do live ones. And we will do live ghost hunts. So you guys need to make sure that you're leaving down in the comments on what you think, audio-wise, all the way down to the background. The background is just all my toys. I've got model cars up there. Got a picture of my mom up there. I love my mama. I do. I love my mama. So, it looks like you can see a couple of the cars. Above my head, there's a whole bunch of cars. Maybe we'll move them down. But you guys tell me what you're thinking. Audio-wise, video-wise, background. What do you guys want? That's what's important to us, is what you guys want. So, we're going to kind of kick this off. This is going to be another kind of a test thing for us. We'll do a live one. Well, I don't know if it will be live. Maybe it will be live, because this is the weekend I don't work. So maybe we'll do a live thing where if we get a lot of subscribers, for every X amount of subscribers that we get, I'll take a shot. So you guys are killing it. We went up from, I think we were at 15 subscribers, all the way up to 20. So you guys are killing it. Keep it up. That gives us a little more oomph to get things going. As far as ghost hunts, I was going through a lot of our audio, and in one of our videos, we caught a growl that I missed. I completely missed. It was in one of the tunnel videos. I am grabbing a book that we found, and the book is How to Communicate with Spirits. As soon as I grabbed it, you could hear a growl. And then K-Bear, Caden, he walked by a little teeny tiny mirror, and as soon as he walked by the mirror, there was almost the same growl. And I don't know how I didn't pick it up, but throwing it on my mixer, I was able to hear it. So, which kind of makes me mad, because it makes me wonder what other stuff we missed. So now I have to go back through a whole bunch of different audio, and it's a mess. You bring a mixer into your life, and sure enough, you find stuff that you missed. Huh. She's playing on her phone. She's ignoring me. So, that's where we're sitting on this. The point of that is I would like to go back to the tunnel place. It was real spooky. If you guys watched our trailer where it says poltergeist and you see everybody running, we actually had a door slam on that one. I kind of wish we would have kept the audio on it. You can find it. It's in, if you go to our playlist, it's the tunnel, right? Something like that, something like the tunnel. I know it's not middle of the block and it's none of the Ellie things, and we still have Ellie. Ellie's sitting over here in a glass box, just staring all day, every day. If you guys caught any of the stuff with Ellie, but she turned on the YouTube channel while I was talking. Well, way to go. Anyways, with Ellie, after our, I want to say it was part 4, I had a part of my camera come up missing. So I was putting all of my equipment away, and I took the hood off of the lens, and I set it down right beside me, which happened to be sitting on top of a chair. The house was spotless that day, which doesn't happen very much, but the house was spotless that day. And when I reached up to get it, the hood was missing. Me and Nikki spent the day looking for the hood to my camera. We were lifting up couches, we were moving chairs, we were putting kids under the light and interrogating them all, and there was no trace of it at all. So about 2 weeks went by, and like even the equipment box, I went through the equipment box probably, 3 times? At least 3 times, and then I had Nikki go through it to make sure I wasn't going crazy. We looked through all of the boxes with the equipment, haunted stuff. Yeah, it was nowhere to be found. Well, I was setting up for, I want to say ghost hunt, wasn't it? Yeah, it was. It was with the aftermath of Ellie. Because it's the one where you went to bed. And I had to do the ghost hunt quietly, so I didn't wake anybody up. But when we were setting up the equipment for that, the camera hood was right there in the box. Like, it was crazy, like clear as day, just sitting there right in the box. So we think that something was going on with Ellie, because that night on part 4, one of the guests in the live chat told me to ask the spirit if it wanted to play hide and seek. And sure enough, I was dumb enough and said, let's play hide and seek. And we had a lot of stuff come up missing, so I think we're to the end of that now. Stuff coming up missing. I'm missing so many cords. I probably wrapped, 10 cords up in that box? And now I'm down to 3. So we had to go spend some money and get more cords. Plus the mixer required a lot more cords. It's pretty sweet doing this with the mixer though. So we've been running sound checks all night. I'm super tired. I had to stay after work tonight and fix the tow truck. Headlight went out in it, and apparently one of the plugs burned in it. One of the little pins. So we had to get a whole new headlight assembly, and I stayed after work to do it like a good little boy. Because that's what I do. I'm a good little boy. But this weekend is my off weekend. So leave in the comments if you guys want to have a, what did we call it? A fun Saturday? I can't remember either. I'll have to go back through the audio. And that's Nikki not knowing how to silence her stuff during a podcast, even though it is pre-recorded. But it should be a good idea for her to turn it down now. Oh, she turned it down to silent. She turned it down to silent. There's the cheering. All the kids are excited. So that's where we're at right there. Ghost hunt wise, like I said on the last one, we've got stuff that we're getting set up for the Wyoming State Frontier Prison. With that one, it'll probably be most of the team going down, and then my mom and dad want to go too. I love my mom. Did I tell you that? I love my mama. Love my dada too. He'd probably punch me in the face if he heard me call him dada. I'm just kidding, my dad. No, he's a good guy. They both support the channel quite a bit, so my mom doesn't like to watch the ghost hunts live because they're scary. But my dad's a pro. He's all aboard. But anyways, got a lot of support doing this, so that's why we're investing a lot into it. We're investing a lot into ghost hunting. And then, is it May that we're going down to?
Yes.
May. No, not prison. Antelope Island, down to the ranch.
Yes.
No, that's in June. That one's in June. in May. We'll let you know before we do them, because if you can't tell, we have no calendar here in front of us. So, but you guys stay tuned. We got ghost towns that we're going to be doing this year out in Kelton. My parents used to take us out to Kelton all the time when we were younger. So, kind of learned to love that place. But there's a ghost town out there. The cemetery's still there. I think they removed the bodies from the cemetery. I think they moved them to an actual cemetery. So, I don't know. If not, I probably would never have left the bodies out there because there was nothing. Nikki and I want to go back to the Bear River Massacre site. That was what?
That was fun.
That was fun. That was a good night. No kids. It was great. And then there's a lot of different little spots around town that we want to hit. And then residential ghost hunts, it's kind of up to the person we're working with. If they want their stuff posted, we'll post it. If not, then we can't post it. I would go through and blur out faces, addresses, and all that, but we don't want to blast them. There's a couple other places that we want to go to. One of the places I work, we won't say it online, but that place is pretty haunted. We already had the okay from them, and then they pulled the plug on us because they said that the spirits that are there right now are a good feeling, but we shall see. And then, what other places do we want to hit? The witch tree. We got to hit the witch tree. Funny story about the witch tree. When was that? Like October? No, it wasn't December. I guess it was after Halloween, huh? Well, it was before any snow was on the ground. It was before it was negative 92 outside. But we were headed up to the ghost tree. Oh, witch tree. Witch tree, ghost tree. But we were headed up there. I didn't have a good feeling about it. Like, not at all. And then Nikki got a little bit sick about it going up. Literally sick about it going up. And when we got, I'd probably say about a half a mile away from it, we just got the urge to just flip around and head back home. So we did. We flipped around and came home. But never had that before. That was really weird. Like, the feeling going up there was different. I've gone to a lot of ghost hunts, and I mean, you get your adrenaline rush, you get all that. Not on this one. It was literally a sick feeling. If anything, maybe there was a Bigfoot around. Or a cougar. You never know around here. But we pulled the plug on that one, but we will end up going back probably in the spring, and we might go up the ghost tree. I almost called it a ghost tree again. So the witch tree we'll probably go to a couple times. There's another ghost crew around here, and I kind of want to compare what they got with what we get. Like, one of the times I want to go up there with everybody, and then one of the times I want just the girls to go, because apparently when just the girls went on their crew, they got a lot more evidence. So we'll test that theory. And then we have the Cache County Parax. I guess they can't really call it Cache County because it's not promoted by Cache County, but it is in Cache County. But they have the Parax, and there's a bunch of authors that go. There's a bunch of ghost teams that go. Cells, whatever, you name it, anything paranormal, they're there. So we want to try to get on board with that and get a booth set up and hopefully be a part of it. Be a good one. That's how we met some of the other ghost crews, is through there. And then we will have a lot of special guests on here from some of those ghost crews. Some of them we might have to do over the phone. One of them lives in Las Vegas, and then we'll see. But a lot of them are ghost hunters, some are Bigfoot hunters, some are UFO, kind of little everything in the supernatural. So, but there's a lot of good stuff. I do want to try a Bigfoot hunt. So they had a amateur video pop up of Bigfoot walking in the Logan Canyon area. I know right where it's at, so I wouldn't mind going up and doing a couple calls up there, see if we can call something out, go up and see if we can find footprints, whatever. So we'll plan on that as well. If you guys have places you want to see us go to, make sure that you put them in the comments. This year we're kind of limited on where we're going, all that, just budget-wise. But after this starts to pick up, we'd like to hit some of the bigger things. And then, what else do you think?
I don't know too many places.
She's new to all this. I've been doing this since 2006, with a little bit of a break in between, but we've gone to a lot of different places. This is all new to her. Yes, very new. Spooky. She hasn't seen nothing yet, though. We've gone to a couple scary places, but nothing super crazy. We would like to get up into the nunnery, St. Anne Retreat, and then there's another place up there called Xanadu. Nobody's ever done a ghost hunt at Xanadu. And the reason why I picked Xanadu is because I had to go work on a vehicle up there, and the whole time I was working on it in their parking lot, it felt like somebody was watching me out the window, and the place has been vacant for quite a while. Because I know they had a fire in there back in like 2007, I believe, and I think from that point there's been a whole bunch of nothing. And it's a ways up Logan Canyon. If you head up there, there's just nothing around. Mountains, trees, river. That's about it. But that's one I'd like to get into. There's a couple other buildings around here. I've just got to get a hold of owners and throw money at them. I don't know. See what we can do to get into the buildings. Some of the buildings that we want to do are for sale. St. Anne's Retreat is for sale. I would like to buy that one. So if anybody wants to give me $700,000, I'll go buy it. But till then, it's up for sale. And then Xanadu, I believe, is not really up for sale, but the landowner doesn't know what to do with the property. They wanted to make apartments out of it. But they got shot down by the county council, and sucks to be them. That's another place I wouldn't mind buying. I'd be okay with that. I'd be just fine. I'm pretty sure the kids would too. You what?
They would have a lot of fun.
Oh, I'd have a lot of fun there. So St. Anne's Retreat, Ghost Adventure was just up there, like 4 years ago.
Yeah.
That was the first weekend we actually hung out. So I was gonna go up and meet Zach and all them, but I went and met you instead. I should have went up and met Zach.
Hey,
I thought it was funny.
I'm better than that.
I thought it was funny. Did you all think it was funny? They're applauding for me. Thank you very much. Anyways, so we got a lot of stuff in the making. So, I mean, it's a good time you guys are getting on. This is new to me. All of the social media stuff, posting everything. I'm still learning programs. I'm still trying to find programs to pull my EVPs out and put them online without having to take my phone and record them. Sounds awesome, right? So stick with us. Make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you hit that bell so that way, you know, anytime that we are going on, we'll let you know before we go on, especially if it's live. If it's live, then we'll definitely let you know before. The pre-recorded stuff, we'll give you a hint, but it will probably pop out. We'll probably have a couple premieres, and we'll make it exciting. For sure. Oh, for show. For show. But all the driving that I do, I see a lot of places that have potential. And I'm trying to stick to places where other ghost crews haven't been in. Something new, something fresh. 'Cause I mean, like the witch tree. There's been 1.5 million people that have gone to the witch tree. It's a good one to go to, don't get me wrong, and I will still go to anywhere that's haunted. But I prefer sticking to new, fresh stuff. That way you guys aren't hearing the same old, same old, same old. And plus, I would like to get into places where we don't know the names of anybody or anything inside the house. I think it'd make it a lot more exciting.
I agree.
She agrees. I just got the nod of approval. And then our trailer, we got our trailer ready to go. So we'll be pulling that around a lot and doing a lot of ghost hunts while we are out camping. Gives us an excuse to go and camp. We didn't get to go much camping last year. They had all the fire restrictions out, and it was quite a joke. Trust me. When they put in fire restrictions, don't start a fire. I did. You'll get a ticket. It was only a $50 ticket, but still, that's $50. That's $50 that could have gone into my stomach, but it didn't. It went into the state of Utah.
Fun.
Yeah, went into their rainy day fund. So stick with us. Like I said, those of you that are coming from TikTok, we're glad that you're here. We're not going to be on TikTok much longer. It's just the dumbest platform I have ever even messed with. It's pretty stupid. So we're going to try to stick to YouTube. I don't know. You guys tell us what you think, but TikTok is not going to be a platform that we use. We'll probably use it a couple times to let people know that we're going live on YouTube, or that we posted something on YouTube, so that way all of our true followers on TikTok can follow us over on YouTube. We've got a couple that have actually came. Our research gal, she came onto YouTube. She watches a lot of our stuff, and she does some good work for us, so we'll give her a thumbs up. We just need to give her some work to do.
Yeah.
Like I said too, we've been sick, very sick in this house. I was sick a week ago.
Yeah.
I'm still, like, getting better. Body aches, all that fun stuff. It wasn't the Rona, but I don't know. I didn't get tested. I just laid in bed and died. Dealt with it for a couple days straight. And I'd rather be at work sick, because laying in bed is so boring. So boring. I could have been looking at this. Actually, that's how I found my mixer, is I started looking into mixers and kind of looking at a bunch of different ones, and sure enough. So I guess the sickness did something good for me. She just laughs. You were only sick for a couple days. Mine hit hard. It hit real hard. Had high temperature? What's my highest on my temperature? 102.4. That makes me sound like I'm doing a radio station. 102.4. The fever. So, you guys make sure that you're staying well out there. Tyler had the Rona. She was supposed to come down that weekend, and she had the Rona. So she had to wait till this last weekend to come down. I think she was a little bit bummed. But everybody's getting better. I still have a little bit of a cold, but I mean, I go out in the freezing cold, and I don't think my cold will go away until the summer hits, which better be around the corner because I am ready to go out and play. Ghost hunts, if we have to, I will go to a cemetery, and we will go to a cemetery. Tyler wants to do a 24-hour challenge in a cemetery, but I'm not sure how that would work out with the cops around here.
Probably not so well.
We'd get booted out pretty quick. Around here, if anybody sees any lights, they will call the cops on you. So, I guess they think you're stealing bodies or something. I don't know. Whatever. They do. They like the drama. They like to be the deputy dogs. They like to be the ones calling the police. But that's okay. I like the police around here. We got some good ones. We got lucky in this city and county. She said she turned it down.
I thought I did.
She lied to me.
Oh, that was interesting.
She lied to me.
Now
Make sure you guys are using the comment section. Let us know what you want. Say hi's, say byes, say whatever. We like to talk to everybody. And then we also have, I don't like to throw this one out there, but we do have a wish list on Amazon that we'll post down in the comments. Not in the comments, in the little area, the description. There we go. So we'll put that down there. If you guys want to help out, great. We will take anybody's help. If not, we just want you to come on and enjoy what you see. But a lot of the equipment on there is stuff that we use, not use, would like to use, things we'd like to test out. Like there's a, what is that called? There's a Tesla coil on there, and we want to try that when we're ghost hunting. See if that works, bringing out the electricity. We tried one of those static balls, and if you watch our last video, I think we did that one live, right?
yeah.
It was live, yeah, because that's the night that I found out that I could go live on YouTube.
Yeah.
So, if you watch that ball, like you got the electricity that sits and kinds of moves around in the little globe. Well, if you watch it, the electricity is not moving at all. It's like something's holding it because the electricity just sits there. After I touch it, it would start to move, and then it would stop. So, that was kind of cool. And then we've got one of the Amazon death whistles on there. That one will be fun. That's one I want to try when we go towards like a lot of the native areas. Bear River Massacre. That would be a good one to do that whistle. And then, oh, I'm sure we'd get a response.
Oh, yeah.
And then, what else we got on there? We got a lot of electronic stuff. Just a lot of stuff we use for ghost hunting, so. As we buy it, 'cause we've been buying some of it as we go, we'll pull it off of there, but we're not telling you guys to go and do it, but it'd be nice, little help. We're a little bit strapped, and this stuff gets kind of expensive, but it's all worth it, so we really hope that you guys are enjoying it. If you're not enjoying it, I'm enjoying it. Are you enjoying it?
I'm enjoying it.
She's enjoying her phone. You're watching me?
I'm walking.
Live on here?
Yeah. No, not live.
I was gonna say, I'm not live, woman. I am definitely not live. This is all pre-recorded. That means when I swear, I can edit it. Also, let us know, too, if you've got some scary stories that have happened to you personally, let us know.
You want to hear him?
I do. I want to hear them. And if you're fine with it, I'll call you, and we can put you on the air. And get your story out there and let other people hear it. So, we got our email in there. Our email is shadowmountainparanormal@gmail.com. Shadowmountainparanormal is all one word. That's all they had.
Is it?
Yeah,
They
because
didn't
I...
have the abbreviation for mountain.
No. I tried shadow.paranormal.mountain. Didn't have it. And it kept giving me the Shadow Mountain Paranormal. So again, our email is shadowmountainparanormal, all one word, at gmail.com. I won't give you my password though. No passwords. But we like other people's stories and we want to share them. So if you got cool stuff, let us know. I'm actually right in the middle of writing a book. And hopefully we can get that out by the summertime. But it is a lot of the case findings that we have. And I don't know. We'll see how that goes. I want to try to get it out this summer though for sure. I've got a little bit of catching up to do. Like I've got to put the Ellie experience in there. That mental case. The mental case. The response off KSL.
Oh, right.
So that one's kind of an interesting one. I had a guy get a hold of me because he thought that he was being haunted by a demon. And we talked for maybe a week.
Yeah. Around there.
He was sending me pictures, all sorts of stuff. Real nice guy, but I had to keep telling him, there's nothing there. There's nothing there. And finally it got to the point, I asked him if he's seeing a doctor, kind of went from there. So that will be in the book. The reason why that goes in the book is to kind of show you guys what we do. We're not in this for, well, we are in it for the ghost hunts.
Yes.
But we're also in it to help people out. Because there's so many mental illnesses going on anymore. If you're having an episode and you're seeing things that aren't really there, and we can't get any evidence of anything being there, then we can talk to you about things like schizophrenia, going and seeing a doctor. Maybe you had head trauma. We can get you looked at. Just because we can't find the evidence, though, doesn't mean that it's not happening. But we like to rule everything out. Going into a residence, we like to test the air in there for carbon monoxide. We like to listen to pipes. When is things like that going? If people are drinking alcohol during the time, if people are on medication. Medication could play a lot into it too, especially if you just get put onto a new medication that doesn't work well with you and you're starting to hallucinate. We're there to help you. So that's kind of why we're doing this, is to help people and to see cool, scary places. Really scary places. And then, if you do have something, we can help you get rid of it. And that includes everything from poltergeists, demons, to whatever. We don't get rid of roommates. We don't get rid of ex-wives, husbands. We just let you handle that one. You can handle that one alone. But a lot of exciting times coming up. Again, if you have stories and you want to be on our show, email me and let's talk about what's going on. And if you're close enough, if you're somewhere we can get to, we'll gladly come and do a full-on investigation and kind of go from there. So if you're even currently being haunted, or you think you're being haunted, let us know. Email us. And again, it's shadowmountainparanormal, all one word, at gmail.com. At gmail.com. In fact, I'm going to post it right here. See, all one word, Shadow Mountain Paranormal. Maybe I went the wrong way. I don't know either. Editing's funny like that. So, this has been another test. And like I said, now we are going to start hitting it. We're going to start I need to get a chair. Yeah, because I find myself kind of slouching behind the microphone, back up. So, might be a good idea, she says. I think I need a chair. I'm sitting on a little folded up hunting chair that goes in my deer blind. So it's not really the most comfortable on my back. To all of our new subscribers, thank you very much. We really appreciate you. To all of our subscribers, we appreciate you all. And thank you for being here. And we hope everybody stays, follows us, enjoys it. I'm not really a numbers guy, but I do have to hit to at least 1,000. So that way I can make sure that I'm still recording on YouTube. As stupid as it is, I gotta hit 1,000. I don't care about the monies coming through. I don't care about anything. All I want is for you guys to have a good time, to enjoy our channel, to make you guys feel like you're a part of the channel. Shout outs, whatever. Let us know. We'll see what we can do about helping you. So, do you have anything else you'd like to throw in?
You covered it.
She thinks I've covered it. Maybe I have. Maybe I haven't. But this was a test. I think it's all working pretty good. I don't have the delays anymore. Like I said, we ran probably, 8 tests today? Like, recording, going back through, listening to our outro. I mean, you guys heard our intro. Here we go. All we gotta do is push a button now. It's not doing nothing. Might want to look, because I've got this volume down. So, as soon as it's done, then I'll show it to you. But, I mean, having the mixers putting us ahead of the game. Well, not ahead of the game. We're catching up. In my age, and my smarts with electronics, it's putting me ahead of the game of myself. So yeah, all I gotta do is hit this one button. How cool is that?
It has been established that persons
She
who
can't
have
hear it.
recently died have been returning to life.
But anyways, so I can do the intro on there. I've got a whole bunch of pre-recorded stuff. So it's kind of cool. On this next one we do, this next podcast, we're going to go over all of our equipment. Everything that we have that we use for ghost hunting. We won't really cover what we have podcast-wise, but we will cover all of our ghost hunting equipment, and we'll just plan on that for the next podcast, which will probably come out Saturday. So, you guys expect a video from us on Saturday, probably evening, because I'll probably do the podcast in the morning time, and then it takes all day to upload it. That's how awesome it is. But hopefully it goes a little bit quicker now. So, I don't have to edit these. I don't have to sit and play with the music and all that. All I've got to do is take it directly off my, what is that called? Oh, camera. It's a camera. I got to take it directly off that, throw it on my editor, make it a video, and upload. So hopefully it goes a lot quicker. I don't have to sit and make cuts and all that. Let's get a applause for that. That's how I feel inside. So make sure you share us. Let everybody know we're out there. Like I said, once we hit 1,000, we're good as golden. We could have 1,000 people for the next 20 years and I'd be happy, so it's all exciting. Anyways, you guys, thanks for coming. Thanks for hanging out with us during this little testing, which worked out pretty good. So we'll see you guys on Saturday. And like I said, if you have anything between now and Saturday that you want to get out there and let people hear, shoot us an email. If you want to say hi, shoot us an email. We respond. We're not some of those stuck-up people. At least we try to respond. I'll respond. Alright guys, take care, and we'll see you this weekend.